Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, you're going to learn how to use Ollama. In this tutorial, we're going to cover Ollama in CLI, Ollama in Cloud, Ollama inside Python, custom model, Modelfile, Ollama server. So basically, all what you need to know about Ollama will be here. Llama is open source platform for running and managing large language model packages entirely on your local machine. So basically by utilizing this platform, you can run a bunch of open source models on your computer without paying fees for cloud services or sending your data to the servers. Everything will be working on your computer without internet. In order to get started with Ollama, open ollama.com website. Ollama is available for Mac, Windows and Linux. Simply click on download link and then select the platform. For instance, I'm going to use Linux and I'm going to use the terminal. All I need, just copy this command. Then let's open the terminal and insert this command. It could take a couple of minutes. Depends on your internet connection. For Windows user, it will be simpler. You just need to download the installer. For Mac users, you can use brew install Ollama command. Once the installation is completed, you'll need to go back to the website, ollama.com, and then click at the link Models. You will see a lot of different models here. Ollama contains almost all of them. To be clear, almost all open source models. Keep in mind that some models are huge. In order to run them, you will need to have powerful computer. For instance, if you want to run Falcon Mixtral, you'll need to have at least 16 GB of memory plus about 8 GB of VRAM. So basically, the bigger the model, the stronger computer you'll need to have. So you can try, experiment and download different models and see which one is work the best for you. Okay, in my example, I'm going to use Gemma model, the open source model from Google. In this tutorial, I'm going to use Gemma 1 billion parameter model. It's not the best one, but on my hardware, it worked pretty fast. So in this example, I'm going to use this one, but you can use any other model. So basically from the list, click on the model and then copy this command. After that, go to the terminal window and paste the command. In this instance, the command is Ollama run and then name of the model. After that, Ollama will download the model first. If it doesn't exist on your computer, but if it exists, then it will run it for you inside the terminal. Again, depends on the size. It could take some time. The smaller the model, the faster it's downloaded. So as you could see, in my instance, it's pretty fast. And it also because my internet is really fast. Okay, seems everything is okay right now. Now we are ready to test the model. After download is completed, it will be launched inside the terminal. It means you can ask any questions this LLM. I usually like to ask what is the latest version of iPhone, and as you could see, the response is pretty fast. Keep in mind that models could be out of date. It means they don't know the latest information. As you can see in my example, latest version of iPhone is 15. However, right now the latest version of iPhone is 17. But this is not the reason why we are using local LLMs. So let me show you another example. I'm going to ask Gemma to give me a thank you message to my YouTube subscribers. And here we go. This is a beautiful message to my YouTube subscribers. So as you could see, everything is working pretty straightforward inside your terminal. So you can play with different models and see which one suits you the most. Recently, Ollama introduced new things, Ollama Cloud. So Ollama introduced cloud models that look like normal Ollama models, but when your computer can't run them locally, for instance, maybe it's too big or some models need too much VRAM, Ollama can offload the work to Ollama Cloud, while you keep using the same local tools like CLI, Python, and etc. It has different tiers, Free, Pro, and Max. I'm going to show you how to use the free one. In order to use Ollama Cloud, you need to create an account on ollama.com website. After that, go back to the terminal and use this command, Ollama sign in. After that, follow the instruction on the screen. Simply click the link and follow the instruction. After you finish connect your device, you will be able to use Ollama in the cloud. Open the terminal and then this time use Ollama run with the model name that has prefix cloud at the end. As you can see, I'm running OSS model from ChatGPT, 120 billion parameters, and let's see how it will handle my request. Again, I'm going to ask what is the latest version of iPhone. It's still not up to date, but definitely more close than the previous model. However, like I said, different use cases will require different models. So some models have to be up to date, some models don't have to be. If you want to try other cloud models, simply click Models link, then select Cloud in the top menu, and you will see all cloud models that are available with Llama. So all you need, select the model, click on it. For instance, this is Mistral, 675 billion parameters. I'm going to copy this command and then paste it inside the terminal. As you could see, the model with the prefix at the end, cloud. So let's paste it and see the model in action. And here we go, this is Mistral. Let's try it in action. Again, let's ask what is the latest version of iPhone, and let's see for the answer. I'm usually using this prompt in order to understand the period of training dataset that model train on, but in many cases, if you are using these models to summarize the information, to pull some insights from the documents, or for the translation purposes, it don't have to be up to date. So let me ask Mistral why people should subscribe for Profit.dev YouTube channel. It's my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. As you could see, Mistral recommended you to do so. It's really nice and useful channel. If you already subscribed, thank you so much, and let's continue. How to use Ollama inside Python. If you want to use Ollama inside Python, here is this simple example. Open any of IDE and create main.py file. Make sure Python installed on your computer. Then inside the terminal use pip command, pip install Ollama. If you will see this message, the warning, it means you have to run this command inside virtual environment. All you need, just run these two simple commands and then try to install Ollama again. I'm going to use again that pip command, and as you could see, this time everything is okay. After installation is completed, paste this code. I'm going to leave it under the description for this video. It is a simple Python code that allows you to send the request to Ollama models and get the response from it. Let's try to run the script. To run the Python script, again open your terminal and use command python3 and name of your file. And before you run this command, make sure you are using the model that already available on your computer. If the model is not available, you can use run command. Just go back to the beginning of the video and you will see this command. Or you can use pull command. So basically Ollama pull and the name of the model. So as you could see, my script is working fine. This is my result. The model responds successfully. So everything is working fine. Of course, if you want to change the prompt, simply change it here. Let's change it to what is the latest version of iPhone. And you will probably see the same result, because in my Python code I'm using Gemma 3 1 billion parameter model. So as you could see, everything is working fine. The latest version of iPhone is 15. This is a very simple example. If you want to see a more advanced one, please let me know in the comments below and I might create a video about it. There is other useful CLI commands that I think you should know about. The first one, Ollama list, will list all the models that are available on your computer. As you could see, I have 5 models. Then the next command is Ollama run, of course. The command allows you to run the model. If you want to delete the model, you can use Ollama rm and then the name of the model. Another useful thing is a Modelfile. It's a basically text-based blueprint, similar to Docker file, that allows you to do some customization. Let me show how it works. I create a file, Modelfile inside my project folder. Then inside this file, first line is from. Basically, you specify the base model. Then the next is system prompt. Here you can define some rules. Then the next parameters are optional. You can specify the temperature and the context window size. So let me change the model to Gemma because it's already available on my computer. Let me add else a message parameter. This parameter will be responsible for welcome message. Again, it's optional. You don't have to use it. After that, let's save the file. Then let's go back to the terminal. And now you need to use Ollama create command. Ollama create, then the name of your new model, and then the path to the mod file. If everything is okay, you will see the success message. And now you can run your custom LLM by using Ollama run and name of your model. As you could see, this is my model with welcome message. Let's try to ask it something, and as you could see, everything is working okay. Another useful command is Ollama serve. So this command will start the Ollama server, so your application can call the local API. So let's go back to our Python script. Let's open VS Code. I'm going to create server.py file, and inside this file I'm going to add this script. As you can see in my client object, this time I'm using my local host, and let's change the model to the custom model that I just created. After that, let's run the script, and as you could see, everything is working perfectly. So it's mean you can create your local server, run Llama on that server, and then use other application to make a request to that server. So basically you can create local GPTs. If you will run curl command with the IP address, you will see all available models. So and that's probably it. I hope you find this tutorial helpful. If yes, please click like, subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye.